Welcome to part 2 of this Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles playthrough, or Let's Play, whatever you want to call it. As you can see now, Knuckles, after falling off the scaffolding at the end of part 1, has reappeared here in Mushroom Hill Zone, and I think he's not been seen, but we've seen him, so we'll go where he's come from. We can find another big ring, but as you can see this time it was slightly different, and the 6 Chaos Emeralds we've already collected are being converted to Super Emeralds. There's the 6. There's 2 missing, obviously. If you jump on one, you are transported to another special stage. These ones are a lot harder than the. I've already messed it up. There you go. There we go. As I showed you, I'd already messed it up. They are a lot harder than the original special stages. But once you collect all 8 of them, you can turn into Hypersonic. Unfortunately, we didn't collect 8 in part 1. We didn't turn into Supersonic. Messed up on quite a few of them, but I'm not playing this to collect all the emeralds. I'm just playing it to enjoy a good game. So this is the first level of Sonic and Knuckles. If you play the game without Sonic 3 plugged into the top, this will be the first level you came across. Of course, as you can see, this is the first time you'll see Tails. Tails in Mushroom Hill Zone. He obviously wasn't available in Sonic and Knuckles, the original game. And if you started the playthrough on your own, you could play as Tails. If you started the playthrough as Tails from the beginning of Sonic 3, you could play Mushroom Hill Zone as Tails for the very first time. Well, that's very poor. The level is exactly the same as it was in Sonic and Knuckles. Just the very beginning's different because it includes the transition from Launch Base Zone, which the original game wouldn't have. There you go. You get stuck on them, but we are back into our favourite bonus stage. Tails has already been sucked in by the trap at the end, at the bottom. There's another 10 rings. Oh, we're not doing this one very well again. Well. Oh well. Again, the game follows the same layout as Sonic 3. Multiple zones, 2 acts in each zone, a boss at the end of each act, a boss developed by Robotnik at the end of Act 1, which we'll see now after collecting that life. Just a robot that he's made. And Act 2 always finishes with a fight against actual Robotnik. That's Tails getting in the way again. And that's shitting him so that when I went to hit him, we just went straight through and then hit his fire when he came back to normal. I usually play the playthroughs with just Tails, Sonic on his own, sorry, without Tails, but this is how the game was made. It's supposed to be, so I thought might as well have Tails with us, even though he's a pain in the bloody ass. And here's the first meeting with Knuckles in Sonic and Knuckles. But he again helps with the level transitions. Of course, we've changed now to a brown theme. Let's run straight into that. That was very lucky. I don't know how I managed to avoid those spikes there. Now we've changed to a more greeny greyish transition of the stage. Oh, that's just typical. If we go in here, we'll find another master ring. I don't know what the official names are for them. Oh no, we won't. We'll go back to collecting the original Chaos Emeralds. That's right. Now, if I remember rightly, the first time round I messed up right at the beginning when playing this one. Let's hope I don't do this time. This one is one of the more complicated ones. If you can get lost easily, you can I'm not 100% sure where you go from here. I think it's just a case of going through these. There we go, we found some more. And back where we started. Let's try going up here. Nope. I've been here once. Let's just go around in a circle, so why don't we change direction? Let's not do that. You can't go that way. And you can't go that way, so it looks like we're going to have to go straight forward again, and this time maybe turn left. I don't have a clue where to go here. I just did that on purpose because I couldn't be bothered running around ages looking for something that I had no idea where they were. There were still 36 to find as well. I had no idea where they could have been. These things are very time consuming. For God's sake. And then we get to the boss of the boss of the first zone at the end of Act 2. Pretty straightforward. There we go. Doesn't take many hits. You get most of the hits that you be getting whilst he's sitting there. Free the animals, and then we can change onto Zone 2, Flying Battery Zone, which takes place in the sky. One of the many sky levels featured throughout the Sonic series. And these are the bits I don't like, where one wrong jump can mean means death in this bit. Oh, I thought I was closer to the edge than I was, and I tried to show off. Start from the beginning again. But you collect enough lives in this game to not worry about that. Still got 23. No, I don't know why I've just done that, because I know it's the one I don't like. Hopefully get a few rings here. Handful of rings. Just go straight to the goal. Oh. Oh, that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? Oh. Now this one, if I remember rightly, makes little badniks come out. There we go, yeah. I knew that was going to happen, I still managed to hit him. But I don't try and pretend that I'm some Sonic professional. No, I'm not. I've been playing the games for years and I'm still not very good at them. But it don't matter. I can make it to the end. Like I said, there's plenty of lives dotted throughout. I do play it more for the speed anyway, not collecting the rings. As you can tell by how fast I run, and I just absolutely don't. I just don't look where I'm going at all. Got a bit of a glitch there. Tried to be fancier and then jump round and on top of it as it came back, but I don't think that was ever going to work, did it? Was it? No, done it again. Wave till it does it twice. Makes a hole in the floor and you can drop down. And finally got some more rings back. I was starting to panic then. And then going to the end of made us look like a bunny jump, an animal boxy jumping back at the very end, but it spawns arms. And you basically stand on it, wait till one of its arms outstretch, move off and it hits himself. If you stand up over here, just to show you he doesn't hit himself still, he'll try and hit you. There we go. One more hit should do it. There we go. Hit the little spinny thing. And that is the end of Act 1. Oh, for God's sake. But luckily we run into my favourite shield, the electric shield. Another one of my favourite features of Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the how each act in the zones have slightly different music for each one. This music now is slightly different to what it was in Act 1. This makes each level have a different, each act in each zone have a slightly different feel to it. I forgot you meant to go in them, not over them. Start off right at the beginning again. Thank you, Tails. As you can see there, the shield is quite visibly hitting the spikes, but doesn't slight glitch in the game. But I think it would have been a bit too unfair if they'd left that in. This time, tell you what, I won't go that way. I'll go this way. Oh, let's go into the special stage that Tails ruins. Come on, tower. As you can see, if a life falls out, I'll try and get it first time. I'm getting close to the end here and still no life. Well, no life at all there. Did manage to get 20 rings though, in the end. And they look like the little spiders that grab you and damage you in a chemical plant zone, and that's in Sonic 2, but this time they're just quite helpful along a little platform, a little platforming section. Got distracted there by the lights on the pole. As you can tell, look again, as I said, oh, too busy in speed to worry about the rings. Super all over the spin dash, sorry, all over the place. I didn't see those spikes at first. Oh no! Ah! Didn't know you could fall down there. That's never happened before. This is not going to end well. Hoo-hoo. That's better. And here we come to the end of Act 1. Very similar to the boss at the end of Wing Fortress Zone in Sonic Hedgehog 2, except this one you don't have to hit it at all. You just wait till the basically ends up ruining his own ship. basically run to the end here, and you come across the proper end of Act 2 boss. Try not to get caught between the rising floor and the roofs. You'll get squashed. But just wait till this takes you up into the sky, and you can meet the proper boss of Act 2, and the end boss of Flying Battery Zone. Almost said Wing Fortress then. That's the wrong Sonic game. This boss is very simple if you've got the there we go. It's even simpler if you've got the fire shield, because you can do that from the beginning before he shot his flame up in the air. But that's pretty easy to defeat. Then go and free the animals and wait till the beginning of Act 3. Zone 3, sorry, not Act 3. Zone 3, Sandopolis Zone. Again, jump out the aeroplane, land in the sand, in the desert. Now this zone is one of the more interesting zones, because Zone 2, Act 2, sorry, I keep getting these words mixed up. Zone 2 of this act is extremely different, and I've just done something ridiculous there. Let me check if there's something that way, couldn't remember. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, as I was saying, Act 2 for this zone is pretty different. Similar in layout, but you go indoors. And it also introduce a feature that Mario fans will be familiar with. Again, the infamous badnik on the edge of a platform. Very annoying. Majority of the time you fall for it and you jump straight into it. There was another one, but luckily I managed to get it. Even with my invincibility, I don't think that would have got me. Something tells me we will not have this shield for very long because the amount of little traps there are, especially those things. Oh, that was close. There we go. No, I won't have it float the whole thing. But we're only 99 rings away from getting a life. Jinx myself there, didn't I? That's a rubbish one. Here's the end of Act 1 of Sandopolis Zone. So again, it's another boss that pretty much defeats itself. Well, it can defeat itself. If you stand in the sand, he will eventually just jump at you and jump into the sand. Once its head appears, jump at its chest, knock it back. Keep doing that until it lands in the sand. Oh, and don't let it jump forward like this. I don't know why it's hitting me so many times. It's because Taylor keeps getting in the way. Keeps messing it up. Again, why is that not working? I don't know why he keeps jumping up that way either. But there we go. Tried to make Tails land in the sand there. Here we go indoors into the temple, it looks like. And you pull those little things to turn the lamps on at the back, the flames light up the level. Got lots of these little trapdoors everywhere, which you have to push on black levers like that to open them. They slowly close. These ones are pretty slow, but there are ones which go a lot faster than that. Right. These early ones give you plenty of time to get through, but as you get further into the level, they take longer. And as you can see, we've just freed a load of ghosts. That's why you need to keep the lights on, because when you keep the lights on, they disappear like that. The more darker it gets, the more vicious the ghosts get, and then they can actually hurt you once it gets to the darkest it can be. As you can see, the ghosts are getting slightly bigger the darker it gets. I didn't mean to do that. concept of the level, breaking open these little sand capsules. Fill the level up with sand so you can get further up the level. You want to not leave it too long because the sand will crush you eventually if you let it fill up too much. That won't crush you. I'll also leave the lights off there to show you how the ghosts get even darker, but Tails decided we don't want to do that. I think this one's a pretty fast closing one. There you go, yep. Ah. There you go, so we went to a lot bigger then, but I'm going to turn the lights back on just so I can collect the rings. Oh, that was a complete waste of time. I swear this game knows exactly what you're going to do and then punishes you for it. I think that way down there is for Knuckles. He can get through with his knuckles basically on his hands. He can just basically smash through objects. I think now we're coming to the end of Zone 2. There we go. If you jump at his chest, he puts these out so they help you stand on. Jump at his chest, he breaks away, and you can get a shot at him. He will shoot out these little... It's pretty simple though. Just keep doing this. Don't jump at him like that. Okay. One more hit after this and he should be done. There we go. And there's another zone over. And next we go on to my favourite zone, and I think in the whole of the Sonic franchise. One of them anyway, especially, definitely. Lava Reef Zone. Quite a long zone, but it's only one act. So quite a long act, really. Lost that straight away. There are multiple bubbles though, shields sorry, scattered throughout this level. This is the best shield to have in this game. In this zone, sorry. Those things will out straight off you with your fire shield that I've managed to lose. It won't bounce off you without it. Now if you let this fall and then do a mighty big jump here, which I've managed to not do. There was a life over there and another shield, I think. I find the music for this level really, really nice and catchy as well. It's quite a good song, quite a good tune. All the tunes, all the music for each level in Sonic, I think most of the Sonic games are actually quite good. Let's jump back into my favourite bonus stage, see what we can get this time. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh no, well I've got my fire bubble, which is the best bubble to have for this for this level. Sorry, I couldn't think of what I was saying there. And there's one there anyway. I just realised I did say at the beginning of the zone that it's only one axe, but it's not. It's two. I don't know why I thought it was one. Just cannot get on there. Well, that is interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. For God's sake. I wanted to make sure I got that life. Oh my word. Oh, I'm not going that way. Tell you what, I'm never usually this bad. Oh, for God's sake. Could anything more go wrong? It's like I've never played Sonic before. Right, let's try again at the Chaos Emeralds. Well, first time round I knew what to do, I just didn't do it, and I made a silly jump. I was going to go straight through then, if I remembered not to. I've just messed it up already. There we go, that's back to normal. I've again messed it up. Let's go at it. There's a lot of spheres to collect in this one. Still got 76 to go. See, I don't know what my excuse is for doing so bad. I'm going to blame it on the Xbox control pad. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing so poorly, but oh well, that's another one we missed out on. We only needed 2 more to get the full set. Still we couldn't turn into Supersonic when we get the extra 2 because we've already converted the other 6 into Super Emeralds. I think there's another one here at the top of here. No. I don't know how we've got back here. That is very strange. Why have we gone so far back? Well, that's happened last time. And now we can't get through there because we've already destroyed that. I don't know where to go. Ah, thank you, Tails. No, not thank you, that didn't do anything. I managed to lose all the rings that I just got straight away. It's gonna have to be a case of suicide because I don't have a clue where you go. That's never happened before. That's where I went wrong last time, but I didn't think it would make you go all the way back and then get stuck. Those ones are a pain. They'll slowly suck your rings out of you until you defeat the badnik that gave you it. And here we come to the end of Act 1. I thought I jumped in time there, but apparently not, and I've just, like that, hit me straight away. There we go. After an absolutely shocking performance, we finally make it to the end of Act 1. The music fits the theme of this level so well. Let's go in here and see if I can get myself a shield. Ideally a fire shield, even though there we go. Not my favourite one, but best for this zone. Oh, I tried to be clever there. My own fault. Oh dear. Doing a lot better there. After doing a lot better, I ended up messing it up anyway. come to the closing stages of Act 2. It's a much shorter level than Act 1. Very different as well, a different colour scheme entirely. Still lava based, but oh, for God's sake. That'll be me dead this time. I believe this one is set underground. Because we did fall through the ground at the end of Sandopolis Zone, and this is a lava base, so yeah, this one is set in the underground. You just climb up these stairs here. There you can see the death egg, which I was too busy looking at the death egg, and I'm dead. I tell you what, this must be one of the most embarrassing Let's Plays you've ever seen. Anyway, yeah, there you can see the death egg. I'll say it this time. There you can see the death egg, which did fall from the sky into the ground at the end of at the beginning of Sonic 3, and that was where it landed. And then Knuckles again has pushed us down the stairs. And here, there's a reinitializing of the death egg. I do think this bit is harder than the actual battle against the boss. These platforms, you can miss them. And you do break like that. But you come across this here, which is nice and handy. In fact, I might jump in that. Don't have time. Oh, if you fall down there, you do die, but even though you do end up going down here anyway. And I do believe, there we go, there is a fire bubble. Just collect some rings, probably won't need them, but did not want that, and I've done that by accident. Oh well. Lost it already. And lost all the rings as well, because that platform took an age to get down. Fantastic. But anyway, this one's pretty simple. Basically, he'll fire things up, you just need to jump from platform to platform. Every so often he'll change sides. Try not to do that. Lost my ring. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. This is why having the fire bubble is much easier. You don't have to land exactly on the platforms. Last hit. Nope, one more. It's quite a lengthy boss battle because It's just because of simply how long it takes to hit himself. One more maybe? Oh my god, he does take a lot of hits. There we go, eventually. And the end of Act 2. This is the shortest zone in the entire game. This one is only one act. Just navigate through these simple hallways, and you get to the final. You get to your encounter with Knuckles. There we go. There we go. It's pretty simple. And here we go. Here's the that's the Master Emerald, along with the Super Emeralds. And Knuckles now reveals that it's Robotnik who's been trying to steal them all along, whereas she thought Sonic was. Whereas he thought Sonic was. Finally realised Robotnik's evil plan. And he gets a pretty nasty shock for trying to stop him. Knuckles' job on the island is to look after the Master Emerald. He thought Sonic was there to steal it, and that's why he's been trying to spoil Sonic's plans throughout the entire series, throughout the entire game. Now he's realised what's the actual truth, and he's on Sonic's side. As we beam up into Sanctuary Zone, you can see Knuckles, is too worn out to continue, and the Death Egg has risen from the ground, and he lets off all his little egg robos, I think they're called, and the Death Egg is back in the sky. Again, this is a pretty short zone. Again, only one act, though it has got multiple bosses. The first one which we come across now, and it is a repeat of the boss from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. With a mysterious looking robot driving the Robotnik's ship. Once you do that, a little platform appears on the ground, and you beam up to the next part of the zone. That thing's driving me insane. Just managed to fall all the way down to the very beginning of the zone. There we go, back where we started. I'm going to kill this stupid thing at the top now. There we go. Now it repeats from the Metropolis boss from Sonic the Hedgehog, the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Interesting concept, this level. How, it all seems to be floating in the clouds, and it helps the you navigate the level as platforms move up and down. Very good level. A lot of thought went into this game involving the level design. It goes along with the story very well. We're in the skies now because the Death Egg has risen again. We need to get into the sky to get to it. Well, that's not gone well. Oh my dude. I don't know which way I'm going here either. This way I assume, because that's the way that platform was going. And then we have the fight with Mecha Sonic, not Metal Sonic. Pretty similar to Silver Sonic, what you fight at the end of Sonic 2. Bit easy because you've got rings this time. There we go. And then we jump off it into the Death Egg. It's a jump pretty far because it doesn't seem that close. Death Egg Zone. One of the most frustrating zones you'll ever come across. It's filled with little traps and little annoyances and little badniks and little platforms that can kill you like that. And now that's gone. I'm gonna have to go this way. Lots of different ways to go though, which is a good thing. Don't know how that's hit me. It was nowhere near me. These bits are pretty good. Completely unnecessary, but still pretty good. Just a load of zigzagging around completely pointlessly. We finally get shot out of it. Every time you jump on there, it changes the direction of the conveyor belt, which makes it pretty difficult because when you're dodging things and all of a sudden it shoots you off in the other direction. Just one of those things on this level which are designed to throw you off. Ah. Now this bit is one of the most annoying bits. You've got to hit all. If I pause it there, you can see there's 3 yellow things on each side. I've already hit 2. You have to try and hit all 3 yellow bits, turn them to red. Obviously you can't see it like that until that bit which bounces us back there turns to until that. And then that'll disappear once we hit all 3. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying then. Gotta try and bounce your way back over to the side you want. And then if you completely miss it like that, you gotta do it all over again. There we go, I think we've got it this time. No, we don't. Might as well collect all the rings whilst I'm here. No, maybe. Did we get it? Nope, still not. This is impossible. There we go. Definitely got it that time. Finally, that was an ordeal. Another unnecessary bit, but that's not that bit's not as unnecessary as the last one. I've taken my hand off the controller for 1 second then. But you can't do that at all on this level. And as you can see, there's things absolutely everywhere. Now this is the hardest Act 1 boss in the whole game. Every time you hit it, it fires one of them out at you. Well, because of tails there, I've lost a ring, lost my only ring, so I've got no chance, as you can see. Oh, I'm more interested in getting the rings. Of course, that's not the only bit. He now turns into he goes absolutely berserk. As you can see. And now I've lost my only ring. Oh, for God's sake. Go again. 1 second. It's gone disastrous straight away. I already lost my ring and I've lost it completely. Yeah, man, I knew that was going to happen. This is not going well. Right, let's really concentrate this time. Oh, and then the platform gets you and throws you over the shop. I don't know why I didn't hit him then. Trying to get my only ring. Cheers, Tails. The first time you've done something good in the whole playthrough. Oh dear. Get the ring. Get the ring. Yes! Eventually. I didn't think I was going to do it. But there we go, end of Act 1 for the Death Egg Zone. Because just to make things even harder, it throws you upside down. Now there is a bit on this where you land on one of those conveyor belts and it's a small one and it's upside down and it's going the opposite way to what you think it is, and it's very confusing. In fact, even this bit's confusing. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Oh, the conveyor belt switching sides. It just throws you without any warning. You only. Bloody hell, that was stressful. And I've gone all the way down to 9 lives from 23 at one point. But as I said at the beginning of this zone, it's the most difficult zone you'll ever come across. Just little things that want to screw you over like that. Those little things are the worst. Those things that shoot at you. And the upside down conveyor belts as well. Look at them things. That's what I mean. They're out for you though. Not too bad though when you're the right way up like this. Another unnecessary flying around bit, but at least we're the right way up again. And finally some rings and a bloody shield for the first time in this zone, I think. Well, I had one before, but I didn't have it very long, and I probably will not have this one very long either. Like I said. Now we come to the boss of the Death Egg Zone. Pretty tricky this, but it's not tricky, it's time consuming. You've got to make sure that when you go in these and turn them upside down, that the like it didn't do that time. You've got to make sure that his little spike traps that he's set off hit him like that. There's one of them, and they only hit him when the spikes are facing up. It is a bit time consuming, but it is just a case of going in and out of these things, trying to time it. There's another one. But it's not too hard. For the final boss of the final zone, it's pretty damn simple. The final full zone, that is, anyway. One of those two should hit him. Shouldn't take many more hits now. No, it was poor. There we go. Turns the gravity off. Or back to how it should be, sorry. And now we can chase after Robotnik.